Hello everyone and welcome to my Sister Wives Gossip. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Kroy Biermann begs judge to force sale home. All Kim's fault? Alum Kroy Biermann is begging the judge to force the sale of his Georgia mansion, but is it all Kim Zolciak's fault? The estranged duo have dodged foreclosure for over 2 years, but it is fast approaching. They were given a timeline to sell their home, and it has not happened. It is now believed to be Kim's fault, so should the home sale be forced? Keep reading for all of the details. Kroy Biermann begs judge to force sale home, all Kim's fault. In the summer of 2022, it looked like Kim Zolciak and Kroy Biermann's lavish Georgia mansion was headed to foreclosure. Luckily, by some miracle, they were able to keep their home and act like everything was fine. By the beginning of 2023, it was happening again and talks of an auction were starting. This caused a lot of concern, especially since the couple owed over $1 million to the IRS. They denied anything was going to happen to their home and, in the blink of an eye, filed for divorce. They soon reconciled but ended it once again. Accusations were thrown at each other, unpaid debts came out, cars were repossessed, and Kim attempted to make money by selling lavish items from the family's closet. The home was still an issue, and they did make a deal with Truist Bank. They had to sell the home, or it would be foreclosed upon. Months have gone by, and they have slashed the price a few times but no takers. Now, Kroy Biermann is blaming Kim Zolciak, saying that the home should have been priced much lower if they really wanted to sell it. According to TMZ, he believes $3.5 million is fine, but Kim won't go any lower than $3.85. In her mind, $3.05 would not allow her to buy a home, but that is not working for Kroy. He wants the court to allow him to sell the home at whatever price he thinks is appropriate. More so, he does not want Kim involved whatsoever. For him, it is a matter of credit and how he will be negatively impacted by a foreclosure set for October with his name on the mortgage. Kim will be fine. Allegedly, Kim Zolciak is stating that she won't have any money for a new home if they do not keep the house at its current listing price. However, Kroy Biermann is calling her out on that and is saying it is just plain false. He shares that the mother of 6 is indulging in $400 bottles of wine by the case, as well as shopping sprees, cosmetic procedures, gambling, and partying. It has been noted in the past that Kim has a gambling problem and was even brought up for why they are in such deep debt. The alum was recently seen on MTV's Surreal Life, Villa of Secrets. There, she kept saying she was making money for the family. When former NFL star Kroy Biermann and Real Housewives of Atlanta alum Kim Zolciak first tied the knot back in 2011, their love story looked like something scripted straight out of a fairy tale. A glamorous Bravo wedding, 6 kids, and a sprawling Georgia mansion with every luxury touch imaginable seemed to seal their happily ever after. But over the past 2 years, that dream home has transformed into a battleground, an all-too real stage where financial collapse, marital discord, and legal maneuvering play out for the world to see. Now, in a dramatic twist that could rival any Bravo storyline, Kroy Biermann is reportedly begging a judge to intervene and force the sale of their home, pointing the finger squarely at Kim for their ongoing nightmare. From love nest to legal disaster. The Biermann-Zolciak estate, located in Alpharetta, Georgia, has been one of the couple's most defining symbols, boasting over 15,000 square feet, crystal chandeliers, Italian marble floors, and an infamous walk-in closet that Kim once described as her heaven on earth. The mansion was supposed to be a generational legacy. Instead, it's now the centerpiece of foreclosure threats, mounting debt, and endless legal filings. According to reports, Kroy has grown desperate enough to ask the court system to force the home onto the market. His argument, that Kim is deliberately sabotaging the process, refusing to sell, and clinging to the glamorous illusion of a life they no longer can afford. Kroy's plea, "We can't keep this house." Court documents allegedly reveal that Kroy has asked the judge to step in because the couple's financial tailspin has reached a breaking point. The mortgage company has already taken steps toward foreclosure more than once, with the house narrowly escaping auction thanks to last-minute legal moves. Kroy believes selling is their only chance at financial survival and insider shares. He's exhausted. He's tired of fighting. He knows they can't pay the bills and that hanging on to the house is driving them. The math is brutally simple. Without the massive monthly payments, taxes, and upkeep of the home, they might finally start to rebuild. But as he reportedly tells the judge, Kim refuses to let go. Kim's stubborn refusal. Kim Zolciak, known for her "don't be tardy" catchphrases, glamorous wigs, and designer taste, has always prided herself on living large. Letting go of her mansion, her prized status symbol, the backdrop of her reality show, and the center of her brand would feel like an admission of defeat. Friends of the reality star insist that Kim still believes a financial rebound is possible. She reportedly clings to hopes of brand deals, reality TV spin-offs, or other lucrative ventures that could allow them to stay in the house. Kim sees the mansion as more than a home, it's her empire. One source explains, she doesn't want to face the cameras without it. But critics argue that Kim's refusal to acknowledge reality is exactly what drove them here in the first place. Extravagant shopping, gambling allegations, and overspending on luxuries are just some of the financial behaviors blamed for the couple's collapse. Who's really to blame? The finger-pointing has become a central theme in the divorce drama. Kroy's camp suggests Kim's reckless spending is the root cause of their downfall. From high-end vacations to rumored casino trips, he paints the picture of a woman unwilling to slow down even as creditors circle. Meanwhile, Kim's supporters push back, pointing out that Kroy has not worked steadily in years. Since retiring from the NFL in 2016, his professional opportunities have been limited, and supporting such a large household has proven difficult. It takes two people to manage a family's finances, one Bravo blogger noted. Kroy wants to blame Kim, but he hasn't exactly been bringing in steady millions either. A judge's dilemma. Judges rarely like to step into marital disputes over property sales unless there's a clear legal necessity. But Kroy's filing seems to underscore just how dire things have become. If the mortgage lender follows through on foreclosure, the house could be seized anyway, leaving the couple with nothing and a destroyed credit profile. By asking the judge to force a sale, Kroy is essentially trying to salvage whatever equity remains before it's lost entirely. It's a smart legal move, says one attorney not connected to the case. But it also shows just how fractured their marriage is. When one spouse is begging the court to override the other, reconciliation is basically off the table. Fans weigh in. Unsurprisingly, fans of Real Housewives of Atlanta and Bravo at large have strong opinions. Social media is buzzing with commentary on who deserves blame. Kroy is finally standing up for himself. Kim has been living in Fantasyland for years, one fan tweeted. "This is so sad. They have all those kids in that house. It's not just about money, it's their home," another wrote. Others pointed out the irony. Kim used to brag that she'd never be tardy for the party, but she's definitely late on those mortgage payments. The court of public opinion may not determine the outcome, but it certainly amplifies the spectacle. What this means for the kids. Beyond the financials and legal filings, there's another layer to this unfolding drama. The couple's children. With 4 kids together and Kroy legally adopting Kim's older daughters, the family is large, blended, and deeply tied to the home. Moving would represent a massive upheaval in their daily lives. Kroy's plea paints him as the parent trying to create stability through practicality. Kim's stance, meanwhile, suggests she wants to preserve stability by keeping the home environment intact. Either way, the children are caught in the middle of decisions that hinge on adult pride and finances. Kim's next move. If the judge sides with Kroy, the mansion could be listed for sale within months. That would be a public and humiliating fall from grace for Kim, who once used the house as a status symbol on national television. However, Kim is known for her resilience and her ability to spin drama into opportunity. Could she parlay the downfall into a new reality TV storyline? Some speculate she might already be shopping around pitches to networks, framing herself as a single mom rising from the ashes. Others believe she'll double down on denial, continuing to fight the sale even as foreclosure looms.